did see Death Battle came out with a new video, so I'm gonna watch that real quick. If my it. Damn. Oh shit. Okay. I hit my PC, hit my keyboard, fucked it up. 1 sec. Bro, you're just like, bro, I just get mad when I start stuttering. It's like something about it, bro. I just hate stuttering, bro. Cause like, why am I messing up over my own words? It's my words. Dang. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, little animal. Sorry. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna start just saying that randomly. Bro, I cannot for the life of me. Let me figure it out. Aha! React time. Wait. Technical difficulties. More technical difficulties. A lot of technical. There we go. All right, bet. All right, so we just finished the Tyler the Creator. Oh shit. Why is my shit? Oh. All right, we just finished the Tyler the Creator album. Cause there's nothing else on the docket for today. I'm gonna react to Spider-Man versus Deku. Marvel versus My Hero Academia. My bet is on Deku. Deku is literally Spider-Man with like I'm not gonna say 1,000, with like 10 other powers. He has webs, he has spider sense, he has super strength, he can float. I'm pretty sure Deku wins. Like I'm believing in Deku. Even though I would want Spider-Man to win, it's just, bro, come on. Like comic books and anime, bro, anime just be pulling crap out their ass. Oh wait, I gotta make this. The fight already started? Give me a second. I gotta move this. I don't even know where's a good place to move it. I don't want to miss no action. Bro. Hold on while I get my life together. That should be good, right? In the corner? The corner should be fine, right? Nothing happens in the corner. Okay,
Miles Morales versus Izuku Midoriya.
That media fight is crazy.
Deku. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
All right, let's take this from the top again. This is Peter Parker. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been the one and only Spider-Man.
A friendly neighbor to all of New York City. In a universe filled with super soldiers, hulking green Goliaths, and world-shattering gods, Spider-Man is there to look out for the little guy.
But in a multiverse of infinite possibilities, that doesn't always last forever. Like in Universe 1610, when NYC's Webhead got iced on the job.
The city was left without its protector. But fortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales, a young teen from Brooklyn just trying to figure out his place in the world. And now, he had it thrust upon him.
The canon event to start all canon events. Now it was Miles' turn to be the hero the Big Apple needed. And he had all the usual spider kit to help him out.
This spider carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl all along any surface.
And you can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react ahead of time. He even got an upgrade that acts like a radar, letting him see through stuff.
But no spider person is
He
complete
can see
without
through stuff
their
now?
web shooters.
See,
Given to him
I
by
need
Peter's
to keep
Aunt
up with
May,
the comics.
These webs
I
have
didn't
all
know he could
sorts
see
of
through stuff.
applications between swinging, grabbing, restraining,
didn't know it was a thing.
projectiling, and being made into constructs.
Not having Peter around to show him the ropes made things a lot tougher, though. And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start.
Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls?
And how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle?
Uncle Aaron, bro.
So awkward. All that trying to kill you stuff.
Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man.
Living parents. Better yet, loving
Wow.
parents. They supported him when things got tough, even if they didn't always
Not
see
wrong.
eye to eye. And thanks
Not
to
wrong.
them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way.
And it helped that this particular spider had a bit more to its bite than Peter's. Miles has a variety of unique powers, like invisibility and venom.
Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on, Spidey, branding is important.
Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations.
Punching, absorbing, blasting, mega blasting.
Shit ain't
Now
gonna
we
work
can
on
even make
Deku.
electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword. Jeez, what kind of spider was this?
It's not entirely science fiction.
I knew he had a
Studies have
sword,
shown that
and
certain
that
species
didn't
of
make sense.
spiders, such as the Linophiidae, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles.
That's
No pun
how they
intended.
be jumping in like
well,
the
whatever
air.
kind of bite it was, it gave Miles the edge he needed to find his worth as Spider-Man.
Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
Oh geez, Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him.
Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem. A blast that would have equaled 15
was in a
billion
game.
tons of TNT.
He's getting
It's
kudos
not
from a
canon.
ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel and Ironheart.
The king of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium.
The same stuff as T'Challa's own suit. This super rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and vibrational impacts.
It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output.
The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Though it's not as durable as, say, Captain America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will overload it.
Don't be near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff?
But when vibranium and spider powers still aren't enough, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive.
Giving him huge boosts in strength and speed, and making him a whole lot zappier. It's your classic shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb, and has a thing for mimicking some favorites.
Despite his initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his predecessor. No longer standing in the shadow, but side by side.
Literally, his universe got blown up, and he was sent to the main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter as a pair of Spider Bros.
He's even become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts
Big
of other
player.
Spider
It's his
variants to
movies.
defend the multiverse.
There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people, a whole lot of them, each with their own way of getting the job done. Miles even led them into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing.
Yup.
For so long as we stay true to
Even a
ourselves
black
and help
man.
others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero.
What?
But
Subtitles?
what is a hero?
I
To
have
the citizens
subtitles
of
on
Japan,
in a
there was
different
no more
language.
synonymous with the word than their symbol of peace.
Was I trying to
All Might.
learn a different language?
Numero uno. With a smile on his face, he could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what.
Or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
Midoriya!
Most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but
Deku.
not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid named Izuku Midoriya, or as local bully Bakugo like to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku.
Izuku wanted to save people just like All Might, but even his
He's
idol
5'6".
told him that he
Well,
would
he's
have
16,
to give up
but he's
on his
5'6".
dreams.
Forever the
7
beta
quirks.
male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk, until he got the
BTA.
chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself worthy of All Might's torch.
And so after months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's quirk, One For All. This power allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights, using it for smashing attacks named after specific US locales, and a soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even
Manchester.
finger flicks. One For All
Manchester.
is the ultimate in strength enhancing quirks.
The first time he used it,
Detroit,
Izuku destroyed
Detroit.
this giant robot in a single blow on
Delaware,
accident.
Louisiana.
Too bad it wasn't the only thing he destroyed, though. Damn, that looks like it hurts.
One For All's power was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One For All could cause their body to explode, so Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Say that again.
UA High.
Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name, becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken too far.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself. Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages, using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
And with that new thinking came a new fighting style, shoot style. To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from
Makes
Nerd
sense.
Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch. Yeah.
And that power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All For One, All Might would be forced into retirement, just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as All Might had passed One For All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master. One For All was a power that was built upon for generations.
The quirks of the previous users of One For All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits, or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All For One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes. They
Just
can
webs.
also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't move.
Float allows him to soar
know he did
high
that.
into the sky. By combining it
yeah,
with
I know.
controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
Danger Sense detects incoming threats and unease, letting
Spider
Deku
Sense.
react in advance. Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats.
It's just Spider Sense.
Familiar?
Smokescreen lets
He's
him
just Spider-Man.
create a smokescreen. But he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smokescreen.
That's swell and all, but the real meat is in Fajin. After
Fajin.
building up kinetic energy within his body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create the powerful Black Chain binding attack, and can use it in conjunction with full cowling to achieve foe 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil.
He
Hey.
once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a
Bro,
sniper
I need
rifle
the anime to
for an
catch
arm
up with the
a-
manga.
I think I'm in love.
Nagant's bullet
Bro,
once
I'm
crossed
trying
a
to see
distance
some
of
of these
around
fights.
215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still.
And he can go even faster than that with his final quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. He can slow down foes to leave them frozen in the air. Or move so fast.
Maybe I need to watch this new season. I don't remember.
All for One's own protege Shigaraki couldn't track him, and this is a dude who
Have
can
I
catch
seen this
light-speed
season?
laser beams.
It does have a time limit though. After 5 minutes,
I might have something else to watch.
Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Not nearly as bad as One for All was suffocating him, though. He's been doing all of this shit in just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you can breathe through your nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA to fight this war alone.
But alone was never where Deku
had his
fought
best
best.
costume
Having come from
ever.
Nothing. His admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him.
So when it came time to finally put that demon lord back in hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All for One's reign all along.
Not All Might,
Deku.
not Deku, not
What?
even One for All itself.
Teamwork?
Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All for
Friendship.
One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future.
Though he did lose his quirk and have to retire from hero work,
Aw.
getting a regular 9 to 5 as a teacher, passing on his knowledge to the next generation,
Doesn't he get
just
his
like every
suits?
user of One for All before
Or
him.
they didn't
Some
read
might
that far.
say he peaked in high school. If not for the sick new armor he eventually
Ah,
got to
there
go
we go.
back to kicking butt, he even made it all the way back near the top of the rankings.
All with the help of his friends. For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be
The whole
a
thing
hero.
about My Hero Academia is he became the greatest hero. I guess
Hello,
he did.
It's me.
He never.
Storebot
Does he say he
Benjamin.
becomes the
I
number
know
one
what you're
hero or the
asking.
greatest hero?
Benjamin, what are you wearing?
'Cause technically, what?
Yes, that's our mechanical menace Mecha Goose pulling down the trunks of poor Dummy. Our new summer line of merch is available now on deathbattle.gg for a limited time. Website members can even get this in a unique color scheme. And there's a hat. I like the hat. I know it up.gg.
Let's get ready for the death battle.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death
Battle. My money is on Deku. Oh, he has his vibranium suit? I might take my money back.
Yo! You're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
Alright, new guy. First lesson? Don't watch the mouth. Watch the hands.
Now watch mine, Delaware!
Damn.
Let's try that one more time.
Yes.
Guess who?
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else. Oh, gross!
That's crazy that.
You got
Damn.
skills, man. I like that.
Just, so much is happening.
Oh, mierda.
That nigga he was just moving his leg up and down and fajined him.
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out! Because I always do my best!
Hey, it's a fire song though. Fire song. I wonder who do they hire to animate these? 'Cause these must take forever.
If I'm gonna do my best, I gotta do my own thing.
Bro, this is. Who made this?
Sarah was right! Your quirk is amazing!
Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
That was
Shock
bad.
absorption, not nullification. So, it's got a limit.
How did you? He pulled them together? What happened there? Oh, someone about to get a hole through their chest.
Go
What did he
beyond!
say? You lose when a nigga say plus ultra, you finna lose. Or not? He blew up?
Spider-Man, you really are
They just wanted to do this panel, bro. Man,
the ultimate.
I'll give it to you. It was easy. I knew Deku was gonna win.
Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's start by talking about their
Light work.
superpowers,
Not light work,
which
wait.
matched up quite evenly.
No, they
Unsurprisingly,
didn't!
Given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other.
The
He's
Spider
stronger.
Sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than Danger Sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles' invisibility was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the Spider Sense's radar
can
system
shoot
allowed
air.
him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Vagine is
Was a
crazy.
lot more mobile than Webs, and Vagine gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did.
Literally.
Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
No!
Speed.
I love Spider-Man,
Miles
but
could
no.
dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku, though, that
Gear
wasn't
shift.
his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku
He
can speed
beats
himself up to
Spider-Man in
Miles
every
the same way
category.
He did to the light catching
Gear Shift,
Shigaraki.
Vagine.
Even worse for Spidey, one touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible. So speed goes to Deku.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities.
Yeah,
and
he
coming
wins
up
in
with
every category.
strategies
Just
on the
say
fly.
it. Just
But
say it.
Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to multiverse-ending gods for significantly longer.
It's close, but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles.
No, it
That means
doesn't.
The biggest deciding factor is raw strength.
And that was
It really
no
doesn't.
contest.
Yes,
Miles absorbing the energy
yeah.
of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One for All is all about.
When Deku defeated All for One, the energy needed to part those clouds with this punch had a yield of
Ah, see, now y'all
362
doing-
billion tons of
Yeah, it's
TNT,
excessive. We've-
smashing the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't as simple as that.
It's not just
Miles
numbers.
is wearing
Watch
a
them fight.
vibranium suit after all. So the question wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
It's
When the
not.
Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All for One was still over 600 times stronger than Vibranium's limit.
And
Duh.
Deku did that with One for All's embers, not the full package.
That's what
And remember, the Vibranium in Miles' suit
Full
was much
flame?
thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
In this
They
superpower
try to make it
battle,
closer.
It was Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength that made him the winning
They try to
hero.
make it closer.
And
It's
the
not a close
morales
fight.
of the story is
The winner is Deku.
next time on Death Battle.
Who next? Godzilla. Wait, Hulk? Beta Ray. I'm sorry. Godzilla versus the Hulk.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Yo. Godzilla versus the Hulk. Yo, who I got my money on? I don't know. I don't know who I would have my money on. I'm gonna go with the Hulk, bro. Hulk just, bro, you make him mad, he just gets stronger. Godzilla has a limit. I think. I don't know that much about him. Actually, do I need an outro?